And I want to welcome our live stream viewers tuning in here for another edition of Thursday Night Thunder. Here on the off-road and Newred Hobbies, about to get started off with Pro Stock tonight. Mr. Buddy Howell stepping up to the big show for a change. All right, gentlemen. Well, let's get him to staging. Let's get him to staging there at the Protect sign at the far end of the track. The order for this one's going to be Jordan, Buddy, Zach Schmidt, Zach Griggs, Mark Van Neersen. You can't hear me? All right, boys and girls, Mr. Blake is signing up late. He says he's buying dinner for everybody tonight. Congratulations, everyone. I'm kidding. Sorry, we're going to get him in here in our sportsman class tonight. All right, boys and girls, in the meantime, we got marshals to take care of things here. Drivers, can you hear me okay? All right. Once again, the order will be Jordan, Buddy, Zach Schmidt, Zach Griggs, Mark Van Neersen on the tone. On the tone in lesson 5, Mr. Jordan. Buddy, Schmidt, Griggs, and Van Neersen. All right, we're underway. Let's see what these boys can do. Jordan with a 15.8, Buddy 15.7, Zach 15.2. Here comes Griggs across the line with another 15.2. Less than a tenth between those guys there. And Mark running the slow lap for the first lap. All right, one down. Caution in the keyhole. And we are clear. Zach Schmidt showing the way out there in the orange and blue, crossing the line for the blue and orange. Griggs hot on his tail. Make that 2.4 seconds back to Griggs. Van Neersen back less than a tenth in third. Buddy Howell less than a tenth in fourth. And Jordan having a big kerfluffle there, back almost 9 seconds in fifth. Two down, 3 to go. Fast laps so far. Van Neersen's got the hot lap. 14.793. Schmidt with a 15.1. Griggs 14.8. Buddy 15.4 that time by. And Jordan with a 15.3. Just about halfway, drivers. There it is, halfway. Battle of the Zacks up front. Van Neersen back a total of 2 seconds between our top three. And Buddy Howell back another 10th and 4th. We got a great battle going on here between these guys. George just got to figure it out here. Caution in the sweeper. Oh, that was Griggs. That's going to cost him dearly. Patience, guys. Plenty of time. Remember, we got 2 rounds of qualifying tonight, plus the mains. Independent stock buggies start heading to staging. That's going to be Jeff Brown Jr., John Marco, Denzu Garcia, Robert Netzel, Brian Dean, Bill Voss, Josh Hall. That could be an awesome race as well. Got Mr. Steve Downey tuning in tonight. Heard he's running a bunch of 8-scale now. He's scared of the indoor 10-scale stuff. It's Schmidt showing the way, 25.09. Van Neersen back 4/10 at the line. Howell 7.5. Griggs 2.5 to 4th. Jordan back 4 seconds in 5th. Your leader out there in the blue and orange. Van Neersen in the white and blue and black. Buddy Howell rocking the all white. Griggs in the red, white, and blue. And Jordan somewhere out there and who knows what. Pick it up. And looks like Griggs going to park it there with 35 seconds to go. Keep it close and clean. Mosier tuning in tonight. Buddy with a 14.8 new fast lap. Jordan with a 15.0 with 15 seconds to go. That is time, drivers. Remember, you're on your own clock. Marshals, hold your positions. Buddy is done. Everybody else keep going. Jordan is done. Looking for other 2 guys to finish out. Here they come around the final corner. Down that front straightaway. Looks like Mark Van Neersen is going to steal it there towards the end. Finishing out with a new fast lap of a 14.52. Taking that one 20 and 5.07. Iggy with 5.13. Buddy on a 19.501. And Newman on a 5.09 there. Griggs was on a 5.06. 19 lap run. All right, independent. Let's get them down and checked in. Looking for our pro stock guys. Get out here, Marshall. Our independent guys are ready to rock and roll. We find Mr. Blake. He still owes me some money. I think he's trying to sell some blood or something. If you need some blood, he might be selling this or something. I'm kidding. All right, gentlemen, start rolling them off. Got a minute 50 on the clock here. Why are we driving backwards under Hot lap conditions. Killing me. Alright, gentlemen, red light is on. Let's bring it down to a pace speed there and get him to staging. Alright. Marshals are out there. Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it. The order's going to be Jeff Brown Jr. coming out of retirement, finally getting back on the track. Followed by John Marcotte, Denzu Garcia, Mr. Robert Netzel, Brian Dean, Bill Voss, and Josh Hall. Gentlemen, 7 cars out there. This one's going to start pretty hot and heavy. Keep up with me here. All right, Mr. Jeff on the tone in less than 5. John, Denzu, Robert, Brian, Bill, and Josh. Here we go. Uh-oh, somebody's watching from the Facebook group and having surgery tomorrow. Wishing you guys all good luck, and I'm sure we're going to wish them good luck if we knew who it was. Mr. Will, having some surgery. All right, boys and girls, a minute into it. John Marcotte showing the way in the all-white, coming down the front straightaway, crossing the line. Netzel in second by 1 second. Denzu to third by 7/10. Hall in fourth. Caution on the tabletop. Hall back a quarter second and forward. Brian Dean, now Bill Voss to fifth. Back 5.5. Brian Dean behind him by 2/10 and 6. And Jeff rounding out the field here. Getting his first run on that car. Being very gracious out there. Got 2 black cars out there. Jeff's running one and Bill. Two down, 3 to go. All with new fast lap 16.0. Robert Netzel with the fast lap of a 15.6, but Denzu comes and steals it right there. 15.5 for him. Bill with a 16.1 that time by. Brian Dean has a 17.2. Jeff has a 17.3. Caution on the tabletop. Hall with a 16.0. Marcotte with a 15.7. What a save there from Bill. Up on 2 wheels. Caution in the keyhole. And a couple guys turning some new fast laps on that previous lap. Bill with a 15.9. Brian Dean 16.9. Jeff with 17 flat. $140 to go. Up next, Sportsman. Start heading to staging. Going to be Andy, Benjamin, Kelvin, Atticus, Mike, and Blake. Marcotte showing the way in the all-white. Hitting the final hairpin. Down the front straightaway he goes. Netzel going over the final jump as well in that fluorescent yellow, orange, and pink. Maybe it's orange and red. I can't tell from here. Caution on that tabletop. Caution going up the step up. Netzel getting caught up in that one. That's going to cost him a little time here with 15 seconds to go. That is time, drivers. Remember, you're on your own clock. Keep going, keep going. I'll let you know when you're done. Netzel is done. Marcote's done. Voss is done. Josh is done. Jeff is done. Looking for Denzu and Brian. Denzu's done. Here comes Brian to finish out. And shut it down. John Marcote taking it 19.508. Denzu with a 5.15. Netzel 18.501. Hall 5.04. Bill with 17 laps in 5.02. Dean 5.16. And Jeff Brown Jr. getting back out on the track for the first time in a long time. Getting 14 laps in there. Not too bad going in the deep end. All right, sportsmen, let's get them down and checked in. Dang, gotta play my bingo card here. Free spot. Let's see. I think that was it. We're good on the bingo. All right, let's see what we got. I need Mr. Andy Williams to get checked in if he's out there. Andy, yeah. All right, Mr. Schultz, are you up there? All right, we got immense grace here for Mr. Andy. Got to double check some speedo issues. Mr. Mike, are you out there? All right. Got my marshals out there. For our drivers that are out there, gentlemen, get them facing the right direction. Bring them up to speed. You got just under 2 minutes on the clock. 2 minutes for hot laps. A little bit of crowd out here watching some free racing. If you're in the area, come on down, stop by, watch for free, hit up Tom down the trailer. Drivers, do not drive backwards down the straightaway with the green and yellow on. Looking for, oh, Mr. Mike has checked in. Mike, check in for me one more time, please. All right, red light is on, gentlemen. Let's get them all down to the staging area, down by Mr. Brian at the north end of the track, except Mr. Mike. And I think we're good to go there. All right. Mr. Andy said he's going to have to skip out the first round. They're trying to figure out some speedo issues. All right, the order is going to be Mr. Benjamin, Kelvin, Atticus, Mike, and Blake. Mike just ran off on me. He's killing me. Probably getting his glasses so he can see. Once again, Benjamin on the tone in less than 5. Kelvin. Atticus. Mike. And Blake. Uh-oh, looks like Mike's pulling over. Caution in the keyhole. We got a couple cars stuck together. Caution in the sweeper, and that's on my bingo list. And Blake showing the way now on an 18-lap run here. Got that clear body out there, the stealth car. Working on his Wonder Woman cosplay here. Benjamin in second by 10.5. Kelvin back 3.5 in third. Atticus in fourth right now. And looks like Mike's getting back out there. Mike just picked up another Associated today. You got it ready today. An hour and a half ago. All right, new fast lap from Atticus. 29.3 that time by. Blake with a 17.1. Kelvin 17.9. Benjamin 18.8. And looking for Mr. Mike to get that other lap in here. Here he comes. 95-second lap. Not going to help his cause at the moment. Got a Ric Flair sighting out there. And now it's Kelvin up to second. Benjamin falling back to third. Caution at start-finish line. Woo, good save there. Marcote. I was your leader. No, it was not. Excuse me. A couple cars looking the same here, and looks like we got to fix a ball cup on one. Atticus trying to ring the cowbell over there on the net. No extra points for doing that today. It's Blake, Kelvin, Benjamin back 3.3. Your closest battle there between Kelvin and Benjamin. Atticus back a couple laps in fourth. Mike another couple more in fifth. You heard it there. One to go. One to go. So Blake, Kelvin, Benjamin, Atticus, Mike at the line here. Mike cross line with a 30.7. Fast lap was his first lap, a 28. Atticus down to a 27.2. Benjamin 18.8. Kelvin 17.9. Blake 16.9. 3, 2, 1. Race it out, drivers. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Nobody's done yet. You're on your own clock. Benjamin done. Atticus is done. Everybody else keep going. Ben and Atticus are done. Atticus, do not drive backwards down that straightaway. Looking for Blake and Mike. And Mike has already bailed off. All right, Blake taking that one. 17, 5, 11. Kelvin with 15. Benjamin 14. Atticus with a 23-3 there at the end. That's a step up. And Mr. Mike, 7. All right, boys and girls, that's the end of the first round. It is 7:30. We'll get started round 2 at 7:50. 20-minute break. Track will be open for practice, and we're going to have the Roar Nats on this TV here in just a few moments. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's just about time for round two. Looking for my sportsman drivers. Start heading out there to track to Marshall. Doc Buggy, come on down. Mark Van Neersen, Zachary Schmidt, Buddy Howell, Jordan Newman, Zach Griggs. You gentlemen, get them down and checked in. All right, let's see. We got Blake out there, Kelvin's out there, Andy's out. Looking for there's Benjamin and looking for Atticus. Mike, take the keyhole, please. Gentlemen, slow those cars down. That red light is on for a reason to keep that from happening right there. All right, looking for check-in from Jordan. All right, gentlemen, face the right direction and roll them off. You got minute 10 on the clock. All right, drivers, let's get them down to the start area there. Order for this one's going to be Mark Van Neersen, Zachary Schmidt, Buddy Howell, and Jordan Newman, and Zach Griggs. Baby looking at Nats qualifier heat. Talk about that here in a few minutes, but once again, your top qualifier currently Mark Van Neersen, 20 laps, 5:07 is the time these boys are aiming for. Mr. Van Neersen on the tone in less than 5. Schmidt, Howell, Newman, and Griggs call the ball. Caution at the hairpin. At the line, Van Neersen now looks like Zachary's putting his stamp on a chance. take that top spot. Jordan a second by less than a tenth. Griggs the third by 1/10. Van Neersen back 2.2. 19.3 cost him a bit. And Mr. Buddy from across the line, all white. Last guy to start. And back 6.8 in fifth right now. It's Schmidt, Griggs, Newman, Neersen, Howell at the line. Caution in the keyhole. Marshall. Oh, man. Van Neersen trying to take the Marshall out. That might be on my bingo card. Cancel. Did that update? Drag it down. Go to the, make sure you're in the results folder and just drag it down. Was connected earlier. I might screwed up something on my end here. I was playing with it today. I'll check it in a minute. Griggs, new fast lap, 15.2 last time by. Now at 15.1 that time by. Putting his stamp on a potential second place qualifier at the moment. Got to find about 2 seconds overall. It's pretty tight there at the top of the charts. Top three separated by 2.2 at the line. Zachary Schmidt, new fast lap, 15.1. Van Neersen has a fast lap of a 14.8. Griggs 15.1. Newman 15.3. Buddy 15.1. So they're all right there. Coming down to mistakes. And Schmidt making one there. That's going to cost him a little bit. Let's see how far back he drops. 1:20 to go. Up next, independent stock buggies start heading to staging. Go. Zach, just go. Go. Gentlemen, the rule of thumb is when you cut the track, which it's, we're not all perfect. For a rule of thumb is you got to let the car behind you pass and you're good to go. "30 seconds to go. Plenty of time here to make a mistake. Van Neersen showing the way on a 5:08. Just off his TQ time here by 3/4 of a second. Griggs, new fast lap, 14.8 that time by. Going to put it second overall at the moment. Zachary in third, not improving his time. About 14 seconds back right now. Buddy back 6.3 in fourth. Jordan taking over that spot by 6/10. Buddy's done. Keep going. Mark is done. Jordan's done. Looking for Griggs to finish out here. Zachary Schmidt. And shut it down at the last second. 14.722. New fast lap for Mark Van Neersen. Dropping a new TQ by 3/10 there. All right, my independent drivers are ready to rock and roll here. They're all checked in. Appreciate the promptness, gentlemen. Looking for a pro stock guys to get out here. Marshall, Mr. Buddy Howell going to TQ that one this round. TQ'd marshalling. All right, Marshals, need you out here. Got guys wrecking already. All right, Mark, take the armor sign. All right, guys, keep it tight on the front straightaway. Turn them loose. You got a minute on the clock. All right, Mark, take the bucket then. All right, gentlemen, let's get him down by the armor sign there. Order for this one be John, Denzu, Robert, Josh, Bill, Brian, and Jeff. Guys, current TQ, John Marcote, 19 and 508. That's what we're aiming for. Denzu's got a 19-lap run going. Robert and Josh, 18. Everybody else needs a little help. Remember, gentlemen, all you can do, wipe out the mistakes, keep it clean, and move forward. All right, Mr. John on the tone in less than 5. Denzu, Robert, Josh, Bill, Brian, and Jeff. Caution on the tabletop, and we're clear. All right, 50 seconds into it. It's Robert, Denzu, John, Josh, Bill, Brian, and Jeff at the line. Your leader out there coming down the front straightaway. Robert Netzel, John Marco battling out half a second apart. All right, if you're not driving in this race, you need to be off that driver stand where our drivers are at. You guys should not be up there while they're racing. If you're in the next race, you should be on the ramp behind it. Great battle between Netzel, Marcote, Hall, and Voss. Now Garcia. Top 5 separated by 8.2 seconds. Half a lap. Two down, 3 to go. New fast lap, John Marcotte, 15-3. Netzel's a 15-6. Voss, 16-4. Hall, 15-7. Caution on the tabletop. Garcia, 16 flat. Dean, 16-9. Jeff Brown, 18 flat that time by. Sportsman, Star heading up the staging. Caution on the tabletop. And looks like Mr. Hall there involved in that one. Denzu, new fast lap, 15-9. Jeff, 17 flat. Ooh, we had a little wheelie time on the tabletop there. Oh, we almost got one out of the track on the straightaway. Stay tight, gentlemen. Keep it tight to the corner, and we're clear. Voss, 16-3. Hall, 15-5. Some new fast laps there. 1:30 to go, drivers. 1:30. It's Netzel and Marcotte, 2.3 apart. Out in front of the field, leading the old TQ time here. A 19.504 for your leader, Robert Netzel. Rocking that fluorescent yellow, orange, and red. Oh, we got a cowbell. Just saved Van Neerson's life. Marcotte with a 17.6 there. That's not helping him out. Sportsman, you should be in staging. 1 minute to go in this race. Voss in third by 6 and change. Denzu back 3 seconds. Fourth. Josh Hall back 6 seconds in fifth. Ryan Dean down a lap. Caution on front straight. Go high, go high, go high. And it's clear. Oh, we got one more over the pipe. Boys making the marshals work this round. Netzel still holding on to the lead here. Caution in the keyhole. Caution on the tabletop. Marcotte joining them on a new TQ pace here. 5 seconds to go. Remember, drivers, you still have some more laps to run after that clock winds down. Race it out, guys. Keep going. John, you're done. Missed it by a 1.1 there. Robert Netzel still. Robert's done. Denzu's done. Bill's done. Josh is done. Jeff is done. Looking for Brian to finish this one out and shut it down. Bill Voss finishing that one out with a 16-1 fast lap. Nice job there. Mr. Robert Netzel going to take it. And a new TQ, 19.504, lighten up the beacon. John with 18. Bill with 18.505, back 4.3. Garcia back 1.2 with a 506. Hall with a 508. Wow. Like Bill and Robert and Jeff Brown, the only guys improving their time on that one. Josh had an 18.508, Brian 16.509, and Jeff 15.503. All right, sportsmen, let's get them down and checked in. All right, drivers, turn them loose, turn them loose. You got 2 on the clock. Mr. Mike Schultz looking for you for your transponder. All right, everybody else park it down there by the Arma sign. Mr. Schultz going to get 2 laps here. Check it in, and 1 to everything's running all right. Marshals are ready to go. If you're watching online, you can play along with the bingo you see popping up on the screen there every now and then. Check that link in the description. You can generate your own card and follow along. Eventually, we might try to do something more with it. Like Mike's happy with this 1 lap. All right, the order right now, current TQ 17-5-11. Mr. Blake's going to lead us off here, followed by Kelvin, Benjamin, Atticus, Mike, and Andy. All right, Mr. Blake on the tone in less than 5. Kelvin, Benjamin, Atticus, Mike, and Andy. Guys, you're on your own clock. All right, Blake down to a 19-1. Caution in a sweeper. Benjamin with a 19-3. $125 down, $335 to go. Blake M showing the way with a new fast lap of a 16.6. He's running the stealth car out there, going on the step down. Kelvin in second, new fast lap 18.1 for him. Caution on the step up. Benjamin has a 19.3. Andy the 22.2. Mr. Mike with a 24.1. That's new fast lap for him. And Atticus with a 31.5 right now. Ooh, Andy trying to jump over the tabletop there. We got mayhem down at the hairpin. And Nearson trying to fix something. That Jeff. Jeff, I'm getting my guys mixed up in races here. Oh my gosh, it's over. They call Shady Pines. On all you Golden Girl fans out there must be happy I just did a reference there. 2:10 to go. Blake showing the way. Not improving his time at the moment. Mr. Kelvin gonna improve his second place time here. Andy gonna bump up 2 spots to 4th if he can keep it up here. Mr. Schultz improving his time but gonna lose a spot. Mike Schultz with a 21.9. Andy Williams, new fast lap, a 20.9. Blake, Kelvin, Benjamin, Andy, Mike, and Atticus. Mike and Atticus battling out here for that 5th spot. Atticus rock on that short course. Pink, red, maroon, white, gray. It's got a lot of stuff on it. Atticus, new fast lap at 30. Just over 1 minute to go, drivers. Atticus, new fast lap, 27.7. Mike Schultz, a 21.5 last time by. $30 seconds. Caution in the sweeper, caution in the sweeper. That was Andy. Rocking those sweet orange wheels from DE Racing. Andy's got the DE wheels on there, the D30, D40s, somewhere in there. Race it out, drivers. Race it out. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Kelvin is done. Atticus is done. Blake is done. Benjamin's done. Looking for Andy and Mike to finish out here. Here comes Andy down the front straightaway. And looking for Mike. And shut it down. Wow. Kelvin, Andy, and Mike improving their times there. Everybody else failing to do so. Blake takes it though, 17.5, 13. Kelvin going to put it second overall with a 15-lap run. Mr. Benjamin going to stay third with a 14-lap run. Andy bumping up 2 spots to 4th overall with a 12.508. Mr. Mike bumping up to improving his 5th place time from the first round with 11.514, and Mr. Atticus with 9.504. That is it for round 2 of qualifying. Take your best times there, sort it out, and set up the mains. It is, we'll call it 8:20, and we'll get started at 8:40. So just over 20-minute break here, drivers. Just over 20-minute break. Mains at 8:40. All right, boys and girls, if you're watching the live stream here, just about to get underway with the mains. Where one driver needs one lap to double check something. We're going to get going. So my sportsman drivers need to start heading out here to Marshall. Blake, Kelvin, Benjamin, Andy, Mike, and Atticus. Better check my bingo card. And if you want to play along, put that link in the description. Generate your own card and follow along. All right, while we're waiting, all right, drivers, let's get them down and checked in. Stock Buggy A-Main, Mark Van Neersen, Zach Griggs, Zachary Schmidt, Buddy Howell, Jordan Newman. Marshalls, need you out here. I got 2 of my 5. While we're waiting for those marshals, we're going to run down your Roar Nats top A flight for qualifying tomorrow. Your current fast guy up there at Nats: Mason Templeman, Kyle Go, Nate Sutherland, Sammy Moran. Hunter King is 5th. Chase Raymond, Jeff Statkowitz, Doug Lazer, and Tyler Patnaud. Your A flight at Nats for 17.5. Modified Buggy A flight: Aiden Horn, Tater Sontag, Spencer Rivkin, Dakota Finn, Brock Champlin, Brandon Schimmel, Davey Bata, Chase Lemieux. All right, gentlemen, turn them loose, turn them loose. Kelvin's getting on out there. Got 1:45 on that clock. I'm run down 13.5 wheeler at the Nats. Your A flight right now: Hunter King on the top spot, Nate Sutherland, Chase Raymond, Levi Raymond, Jermaine Robinson, Doug Lazer, Mason Templeman, Tyler Patnaud, Sammy Moran, Talon Henley. Modified 4-wheel A flight: Aiden Horn, Tater Sontag, Brennan Schimmel, Dakota Finn, Spencer Rivkin, Davey Bata, Brock Champlin, Ryan Cavallari. 13.5 stadium truck: Florida's own Tom Sherman on the top spot there at the moment. Owen Simmons, Craig Jackson, Mark Robinson, Eric Irvin, Alan Wyon, Richard Lewis, Pat Rossiter, Teddy Davis, and Sean Alfonso. All right, drivers, let's slow them down and get them to the grid. Your top qualifier: Mark Van Neersen, 20 and 507, going to put it on the point. Zach Griggs in 2nd, Zachary Schmidt in 3rd, Buddy Howell in 4th, and Jordan Newman in 5th. All right, drivers, remember, bragging rights up for grabs here. 6 minutes on the clock. Everybody on the tone in less than 5. Job on the start, gentlemen. Good job. Griggs getting wild there. Schmidt looking for a place to pass. Not going to find it. Van Neersen going to stretch it. Oh, Griggs pipes it in the keyhole. And Zach coming out of the worst for that one. Plenty of time, though. Van Neersen with a 14.5. Buddy to 2nd now with a 15.3. Jordan with a 15.4. And Griggs and Schmidt battling out here for fourth at the moment. Oh, Buddy looking down the inside of Jordan now. Jordan up to second. Your leader in that white, blue, and black. Second place, Flame Job with the black tailing, and the white car in third. Running nose to tail for that second spot, right meow. Griggs back 5 seconds in fourth. Zach another 4 seconds in fifth. Jordan rocking and associated. B7er 6'4", and oh, Buddy coming up short on the carpet jump there with his X-Ray. X-Ray releasing 2 new chassis for those cars, if I'm not mistaken. And looks like Iggy making a change there on his car. All right, some new fast laps that time by Jordan with a 15 flat, Buddy a 14.5, Griggs 14.9, Schmidt 15.6. And your leader piping it, entering the infield. His fast lap's a 14.5.76, and Buddy is stolen that fast lap. A 14.5.18. Zach with a new fast lap, 14.7 that time by. Zachary with a 15.2. Now Buddy dropping to fourth. Got to keep your composure. Caution in the sweeper. It's clear. Just about halfway, drivers. Almost halfway. There it is, halfway. Van Neersen crossing the line in the lead, entering the infield, going up the step up. Jordan back 3.8, Griggs at third by 4 seconds. Buddy back 1.7 in fourth. And Zach back, gone a lap down now, but a couple seconds behind Buddy. And looks like Griggs making a little inroads on Jordan here and stuffs it up the step up, unfortunately. Buddy getting it all wrong, trying to enter the infield. Had an opportunity there to improve and unfortunately did not work out. Four down, 2 to go. Griggs back 6 seconds in third. Buddy behind him by 8 and change in fourth, trying to get on that podium. Caution in the sweeper. And that was Zach Schmidt. $130 to go up next. Independent stock buggy. Let's get him to staging. And Neersen dropping an 18-second lap there. Jordan back 2.5. Tightening up here for the lead. Leader going over the final tabletop. Now hitting the carpeted jumps. The hairpin down the front straightaway he goes. At the line by 2.6 over Jordan. Oh, Griggs up on 2 wheels in the keyhole. Now Jordan all over the back of Van Neersen, going over the ski jump. Around the hairpin, down the straightaway go. We got a battle for the lead with 35 seconds to go. 3/4 of a second between them. Iggy, those two are battling for the lead in front of you, sir. All right. Oh, Iggy going for a tumble. 10 seconds. Looks like these guys are going to get one more lap, potentially. That is time to cross line. You are done. Zach Schmidt is done. Griggs and Howell done. Here comes your winner, Mark Van Neersen, holding on to take that one. Jordan back 1 second, both with 24 laps, 6:11 to 6:12. Griggs finishing out with a new personal best lap, 14.6 for him on a 23-lap run. Buddy with 22, and the fast lap of a 14.5, and Zach with 20 and 6:02. Pretty good race, guys. All right, independent stock buggy. Let's get him down and checked in. All right, if you're watching online, jump in the chat. Pick your winner for this one. All my drivers are checked in for independent stock buggy. Thank you, gentlemen. Mr. Buddy Howell TQ and the marshalling on this one. All right, my marshals need to start heading out here. Drivers are ready to rock and roll. Get some hot laps in. Come on, guys. Start heading out here. Plenty of time to talk smack on the internet for the rest of the day tomorrow. Looking for Van Neersen, Griggs, and Schmidt, the Marshall gentlemen. You guys are waiting on you. All right, gentlemen, roll them off. You got 1:10 on the clock. All right, guys, need one of my marshals down to the far end, please. Jordan, behind you. Jordan, behind you. All right, gentlemen, let's slow it down. Let's slow it down. Your top qualifier for independent stock buggy, Robert Netzel, 19 and 504, going to put it on the point. Lining up second, going to be John Marcotte. Third, Denzu Garcia. Fourth, Josh Hall. Fifth, Bill Voss. Sixth, Brian Dean. And round out the field, Mr. Jeff Brown Jr. Bill, you're in fifth. One spot. Brian Dean, sixth. Jeff Brown Jr., seventh. All right, gentlemen. 6 minutes on the clock. Marshals, take the hands out of the pocket. Everybody's going on the tone in less than 5. Josh Hall. Wow. False start, guys. False start. Restart needed. That's on my bingo list, I think. Where's that restart needed? I know it's on my bingo list. I guess technically it's a first turn pile up. I don't know. All right, boys and girls, we'll try this again. Everybody on tone in less than 5. And we have a good start. Thank you, gentlemen. Ooh, this one's tight. It's got to work together. You know it's going to accordion up there a little bit. Got some action here. Down the straightaway they go. Josh Hall to the lead from the 4th spot. This time cleanly. I think he's got friends and family here, so he's on fire. Got a Marco all over the back of him. Down the straightaway they go, followed by Netzel. And Garcia, top 4, breaking away here a little bit. Oh, Hall sideways on the step up. Plenty of time, drivers, plenty of time. Marco puts it down inside. Hall gives him a little room. Wheel bangs him. Oh, Hall with another sweet pass. Down the straightaway they go. We got an awesome race here for top podium. Separated by 2 seconds at the line. He's going to stretch out here a little bit of caution in the sweeper. And everybody's upside down at the hairpin. Oh, Brian Dean pulling it off there. Marco, Netzel, Garcia, Hall dropping the 4th now. Netzel, new fast lap, 15 flat. Throwing it down there. Garcia, 15.9. Hall, 15.4. 1.6 at the line between our leader. Now 1.3. Picked up 0.2 there. Marco into the pipe on the tabletop. Hall trying to do the same thing. Oh, it's pandemonium out there. Deep breath, guys. Deep breath. And Mr. Jeff jumping out of the way there. Appreciate it. Oh, Denzu throwing it in the middle of the sweeper. We're not even halfway yet, guys. John sideways. Robert hits him, and John just stuffs it in the pipe. Robert Netzel down the front straightaway. Your new leader. Top 5 separated by 11 seconds. Caution on the step up. And we're clear. 5.5 second lead for Robert over John. Denzu back 1.6. That's your closest battle. Followed by Bill by 1 second now. Josh back 3 seconds in 5th. There's Denzu cross line. There's Bill. Bill rocking the black car with the fluorescent yellow wheels. Oh, Hall pipes it on the step up. Caution in the sweeper. Oh, man, we were waiting a long time for that one. Who was that? Oh, that was Jeff. Jeff getting it back to racing after a long hiatus here, coming in cold turkey. But doing this gentlemanly thing and a sportsman thing and showing way to the faster guys till he gets that rust knocked off. 140 to go. Denzu, final car on the podium. Bill back 2.4 in that black car. Fluorescent yellow wheels, trying to run him down. 120 to go. Netzel, 23 lap pace here. Denzu going wide. Josh Hall with a 15.3, jumping up the 4th spot now. Bill dropping back with a 19-second lap. He's in 5th. Back 2.5. Now Hall within striking distance here with just a minute to go. Trying to get back on that podium. All in that blue and green. And Bill getting it wrong on that E-jump. Netzel crossing the line. Got a good lead here. Caution on the step up. Barcoat back 7.8. Netzel just got to keep it clean here to finish this one out. As I speak, he hits the pipe. Oh, your leader hitting the pipe there. Barcoat not too far behind with 8 seconds to go, though. Denzu and Josh separated by 2.5. 3, 2, 1. Netzel out there on a victory lap, essentially. John is done. His personal best there, a 15.5. Denzu's done. Hall's going to have to settle for 4th. Jeff is done looking for Bill and Robert. Shut it down, gentlemen. Shut it down. Robert Netzel taking it. 23 and 6.15. Marcoat with 22.602. Denzu back 6 seconds with 22. Hall back another 1.6. Mr. Bill back 5 seconds in 5th with 22 laps. And Jeff with 17. What a race, guys. That was an awesome battle right there. Slow it down, drivers. Slow it down. We do not have marshals out there for you. No hot laps. Looking for our independent guys to bask in that glory of that race. And we know who's talking some smack tonight on the internet. All right, looking for Mike Schultz and Atticus Griggs to check them in. All right, still need one in the keyhole. One in the keyhole. In the meantime, gentlemen, turn them loose. Looks like Mr. Hall is going to take the keyhole, or Mr. Jeff, either or. Mr. Jeff. Yeah, go help out John down there at the far end. The second cone. Thank you, sir. Let me go wake up Mike Schultz. Tell him he's in this race. Get him to get checked in. Here comes Mike. And he's checked in, good to go. All right, drivers, let's slow them down, and bring them to the grid. Your top qualifier, 17 laps, 5:11. Mr. Blake, gonna put it on the point. Lining up second, gonna be Kelvin. Third, Benjamin. Fourth, Andy. Fifth, Mike. Sixth, Atticus. Mike, you're fifth. Up one spot, Mike. Mike Schultz, you're fifth. One spot more. This thing on. All right, somebody tell Mike to count. Go up one spot, Mike. You're in fifth. There we go. Now, if you want to start at the back, that's fine, but... All right, drivers. The 6-minute A main. Our marshals are going to get the exercise workout in of a lifetime in those 6 minutes. We call this P Newred X. All right, drivers. You guys got to keep it clean to that step up. We get more than 2 cars piled up in there, 2 or more, something like that, we will do a restart, but we're only going to do it once. I have to do it more than once, I'm going to get mad. All right, gentlemen. Everybody's going on the tone in less than 5. Benjamin going Gravedigger on your second place car, Kelvin there. And we got a good start. Oh, over the ski jump they go. Oh, poor Jeff got to wait to get there. Blake out, way out front. Caution down the front straightaway. Goodbye the finish line, finish line. Poor Andy. Woo, somebody's got some ponies there. I have a feeling that's Mike. For drivers, no throttle when the marshals are getting you. No throttle when those marshals are getting you. Go easy on Bill there in the middle, guys. All right, it's Blake. Benjamin back 8.4. The new fast lap for Benjamin, 19.2. Kelvin with an 18.8. Mike and Atticus both with a 30-second lap, and Andy with a 40-second there. Boys shaking and baking through the traffic. Over the top, Benjamin goes. Mike with a 26.2, Andy with a 24. Some new fast laps again. Caution on front straight, caution on front straight. We're clear. Caution in the sweeper. Blake, Kelvin, Benjamin. Andy in fourth right now. Back a lap at the line. Mike behind him by 0.8. And he's the blue rear motor buggy out there. Here he comes down across start finish line. Mike behind him. One of these other buggies. Oh, Mike's stuffing it in the step up. Had a bit too much steering in that thing. Andy, new fast lap, 22 flat. Mike, 26.1. Atticus, 28.7. Just about halfway. Oh, we got a kerfluffle with our short course trucks down at the far end. There it is again. Paul, behind you. Remember, drivers, if you're the faster car, you got to find a way past our other drivers cleanly. Caution at the carpet jump. Looks like Mike might have a ball cup off there. Blake, Kelvin, Benjamin, nobody really battling out for the podium at the moment. Mr. Andy, new fast lap at 19.3. Like I finally got a few feet of clear track. Oh, it was going to be leg day tomorrow for Bill, but he's got that one covered tonight. Tell your doctor you work out every other day. Oh, caution on front straight. Caution on front straight. Good, we're good. Once again, Blake, Kelvin, Benjamin are all separated by about a lap. Andy trying to get back in there to get that podium spot. Atticus, another new fast lap, 27 flat. You heard it there, 1 to go. Mike Schultz, new fast lap, 22.6. Ten seconds. You cross line, you are done. Blake is done. Keep going, Atticus. Keep going, Atticus. You got to finish that lap out. Mike Schultz is done. Andy's done. Kelvin's done. Here comes Benjamin. Remember, Marshals, we still have a hot track. Hot tracks. Hold your position, Marshals. Hold your position. Looking for Atticus in the short course to finish out. Here he comes. And shut it down. That is it. Blake taking it. Kelvin in second. Benjamin in third. Andy fourth. Atticus fifth. Mike in sixth. All right, give me about 2 minutes. I'll be out there for photos here, the podium pictures. As soon as I get my transponder back from Mike, and we will be out there for podium pictures. I want to thank our live stream viewers for tuning in. We will catch you Saturday. Off-road racing at 1 o'clock. Oval at 5 or 6, I forget offhand. But either way, you have a wonderful Friday, and we'll see you Saturday.